I'm probably not going to be adding all of these, or I don't know, maybe any of these to my collection. Who knows what 2019 has in store.
Okay. Hi everyone, Saki here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a wish list update, I guess. So it's been about 6 months or half a year since I uploaded my 2019 wish list onto my channel. I will link it for you down below if you haven't watched it already, but as you will have heard from the clip in the beginning in that video, I said that I probably wouldn't have even added a fourth of what I wanted on my wish list to my collection, and it turns out I've added a lot more than a fourth of what I wanted to my wish list. So in today's video, I will go through all of the things that I've actually bought that were on my wish list, and I thought I would give you a little update as to what else is on my wish list or what I've since added to my wish list. So if you were interested in that, and if you love luxury and handbags and cute things, please continue to watch, and please also subscribe to my channel because why not? So I actually have my 2019 luxury wish list here, and I will go over everything that I've bought from it already this year. The first thing that I bought from my wish list is my Chanel mini. So I said in my video that this was actually at the top of my wish list, and because of that I actually did buy it, I think closer to the beginning of the year, maybe like a month or two after I uploaded that video, and I actually got this one pre-loved from Tradesy. I have an unboxing video that I will link down below if you're interested in watching that. This is the 2017 17C collection. It's just baby pink lambskin and gold hardware, which is actually the exact combination that I said I wanted, and I was able to acquire, so I'm really happy about that. The next item is my Givenchy Antigona. So in that video I did say that I was debating between the Givenchy Antigona and the Prada Galleria tote bag because I really wanted a bag for work, and I actually decided to go with the Givenchy just because I was researching the Galleria tote a little bit more, and it seems like it wouldn't hold its structure very well over time, and that's one thing that I'm a stickler for when it comes to handbags, especially when it comes to work handbags. So I did decide to go with the Givenchy one. I got the small size in the sugar leather, which is the grained leather, and I got this one off of Fashion File used for a really good price. I think I paid a little over $1,000 for it, which is great because I think brand new they're retailing right now for about $2,500. I'm not sure about that, but it was in really good condition for how old it was. I think this one's actually a 2014 bag, so yeah, just really happy with this purchase, and I use it all the time. Like, it's seriously what I thought it would be. Like, it's such a great work bag and I highly recommend it. Next up on my wish list, I don't actually have with me because it's at my mom's house. She's currently borrowing it, but I did end up getting the Chanel reissue in the 226 or the medium size, and I love it a lot more than the 225 size. However, I'm just not so much in love with the color anymore. I did get it in the same color that I had before, which was like a kind of corally pink, I guess, and it was in the grained, no, not grained, it was in the aged calfskin leather, and I really do like that leather. I don't know, for some reason, I guess compared to all of my other pink bags, that pink is just more of an orange based, and I just find myself not reaching for it that much, so that's why I did let my mom borrow it. And although I do love the size, I'm thinking if I do decide to part ways with that one, I might try to wait until Chanel comes out with like the perfect pink, but I did end up getting that size. The next thing that I got from my wish list is actually my Gucci Brixton Loafers. I hauled these in a video not too long ago, and I also did a styling video on these, so I will link those down below for you guys as well. But these shoes have been one of the best purchases like ever. I mean, you can already tell they've gotten some major creasing going on just because I've been wearing them so much. And it's funny because in my wishlist video I was actually contemplating not getting them because I didn't know how much wear I would get out of them, but trust me, these are worth every penny. Like, I've just used them to death, and I've only had them, like I said, for a couple of weeks. They are just so perfect, literally the perfect shade of pink, and I think they go with everything. Like, seriously, from casual to dressy to like just dresses, shorts, like you name it, these shoes go really well with it. So I have definitely been loving these, and it's definitely been like one of my top items from my wish list so far. The next thing is my Louis Vuitton Zoe wallet. So actually in that video I mentioned that I wanted to get another Victorine wallet, which is really similar to this one, but it's a little bit bigger, and I wanted to get it in the Damier Azur print, which is what this one is. The reason why I decided to show you guys this one is because it's very similar to the one that I wanted, but better because it's in a different style. This is the Zoe wallet, and I just love how it has both the pink and the Damier Azur, so I kind of filled that need for a Damier demi-azure wallet, if that makes sense. The reason why I didn't want to add another one of these like style wallets is because I wanted one in the Louis Vuitton canvas, which is a little bit more durable than the vernis leather that I already had, which was like the patent leather. I just found that one to be a little bit too, I don't know, I just became really afraid with like color transfer, and I've been afraid to use it like every single day. So that's why I did want to add this one to my collection, and I'm so glad I did because it's one of my most used items. Alright, moving on to some of the other items that I mentioned in my wish list. I think I've kind of knocked some items off of my wish list actually, so I think the Prada Galleria tote is definitely off because I did buy the Antigona. The next one that I'm probably gonna have to knock off is the Mulberry Bayswater. I do really want it, but like I mentioned in that video, I just don't think the size is gonna work out for me. It's just another medium-sized bag, and I already have so many of those kinds of bags, so I just don't think that I need another one in my collection. Another one that's probably gonna have to go is the Cluny BB. I mean, that one will kind of always be on my wish list, but I have tried it on a couple of times in store. If you watched my latest shopping vlog, you'll have seen that I did try it on and I contemplated it and ummed and ahed about it for like the longest time, and I just, every time I go in to see it, there's just something in me that stops me. So I think that one's kind of on the back burner for now. I'm not sure if it'll come back on the wish list anytime soon, but just for now I'm kind of like pushing it aside. I think the last thing that might be kind of off of my wish list now is the Dior Addict bag that I mentioned that I wanted to get. I actually did see that one pop up on Fashion File for a pretty good price, but I just decided not to go for it because it's kind of like a smaller bag, like maybe like a wallet on chain style, and I already just bought another Chanel wallet on chain, so I don't really think that I need another really small bag like that in my collection right now. However, the bag that I am still keeping on my wish list from that video is the YSL Kate bag in the medium size. Still looking for that unicorn croc embossed gold hardware one. Still don't know if it exists, but I hope that it does because that one is definitely one of the top ones that I want. The second item is the mini pochette in the demi-azure Tahitian print. I've been seeing that one going for like a crazy amount of money. I think the last time that I saw it was like $700, and those things only cost like $300 to buy brand new, so I'm just not willing to pay that much for it. So still looking for a good deal on that one. Alright, so that was all for my old wish list. Now let's talk about the things that I have added to my wish list, and honestly it's kind of funny because I feel like everything that's on my wish list now are just unicorns because they're very hard to find, and I just think that, you know, they're the like dream items, if you will. So I have everything pretty much that I really want in terms of like practicality wise. Now I'm just on the hunt for these specific unicorns. So I already talked about the YSL tassel Kate bag in the croc embossed gold hardware. I just love the way that it looks. The second one that's probably the highest on my wish list right now is actually a Chanel Coco handle in the small size. I think is there a mini and a small? I'm not sure. I'm kind of like in between the two smallest sizes. I love them both so much. And of course I want a pink one. I think there is one that just got released not too long ago that's kind of like a peachy coral one. Not the one that just got released that's super coral, but the one that's kind of like a peachier pink with gold hardware. That one I absolutely love. And it's not like the perfect pink for me, but I do really like it, and I'm actually also contemplating getting a white one, either in the chevron or the quilted. I'm not too sure yet, but I do really want a Coco handle. I just think that they're so great. If you know me, I love a top handle bag, and I just think those are so chic and elegant, and I would just love to add one to my collection. So if not any of the ones that I've previously released, I'm definitely waiting for like the perfect pink to show up in future collections. Alright, the third one that I want to talk about is the Chanel Trendy CC in the chevron from 2018, and I actually wanted this one for a while now. I've been looking at it on eBay for like the longest time, and there was one for a really good price, but I had just bought my other Chanel Trendy CC and I just didn't really think that I needed both. However, I recently watched Jerusha Couture's video about how she got one, and after that it just fueled my need for it even further, so I decided to put it back on my wish list. I'm just so upset that I missed out on it when it was at a really good price, but anyways, what can you do, right? It is a unicorn bag though, because I've only seen it like maybe a couple of times. I just love that color so much, and I love the Trendy CC a lot, so I definitely want another one. And yeah, I'm just this is what I'm saying about unicorn bags, guys. Like, if I'm able to find one in a not like extortionate price, I'm definitely gonna buy these, but like I said, the chance of that actually happening is probably you know, slim to none. So just keeping on my wish list just in case. All right, the fourth, what bag are we at? I guess fourth bag that I want to add to my collection is the Business Affinity backpack in the pink colorway. So this bag has pretty much been made famous by Lindy SS because it's one of her bags that she carries around so much. And guys, I love this bag so much. Like, after I got my Chanel Urban Spirit backpack, I've just realized the incredible like functionality of the backpack. Honestly, I just love backpacks so much, especially while traveling and when I'm going sightseeing or like, you know, just casual stuff like that. The backpack is so useful. And the only thing that I hate about my Urban Spirit backpack is that it's in lambskin. Don't get me wrong, I love lambskin, but as a travel bag, it's just so impractical. So that's why I really want the Business Affinity one, because that one is caviar. And I just love like the different like flaps and pockets that it has on it. The Urban Spirit kind of only has like the one flap and then it's like a giant hole, but the Business Affinity one has like the flap, then it's got a top handle, and there's also got like a pocket in the front. And I just love the way that looks. So definitely a unicorn, because I've actually never ever seen it being resold. So if I do, I feel like I will even pay like an extortionate amount for it. I don't know, but I want it so bad. Like, I can't even. The second to last item that I want to talk to you guys about is actually another bag from the 2004 collection, the 9 series collection, the same one that my 2 bags that I recently hauled were from, which is this bowling bag and the Chanel vintage vanity case. I actually already do have a medium flap in this exact color combination, and the one that I want to add is actually the small one. I know it's kind of excessive to have a small and a medium because they're basically both the same size, but I do love this collection so much that I would love to have the small one as well. So if you guys ever see this one, I feel like it pops up every once in a while, but the medium one definitely pops up more. But if you do see the small size, specifically in the gold hardware, please let me know, because I am dying to buy that one. I would love to add it in my collection, you know, just to have it as a Chanel collector, I guess. So yeah, it's my favorite collection of all time, and I would just love to add this one to my collection as well. Alright, and I think the last thing on my wish list, oh my god, it's pretty much all Chanel, but I'm just in a Chanel craze right now. And I feel like Chanel's like the hardest brand to find when it comes to unicorns. So the last bag that I wanted to get is actually the Chanel light gold or rose gold chevron, either in the mini or the medium size. I know this bag is a unicorn and it's not even really my color, but every time I see it, I just fall in love. So I feel like if I can find it, which is, I mean, it's probably impossible to find it at a non-extortionate price. Right now, Fashionphile is selling the minis for like $8,000 to $9,000, which is crazy. So if I can find it for a non-extortionate price, I think I would buy it. But like I said, it'd have to be a really good price because I am not paying double or triple for it. Like, there's just no way. So that is definitely, you know, just an if I ever found it like at the perfect price point. So I'm not serious on buying it, but I'm just throwing it out there because I do really like that bag. Alright, that was all for my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Sorry that there's just so much Chanel on here. I'm just honestly, I've been in like a Chanel craze for like the longest time. There's honestly so much more stuff that I want to add, but I think, like I said, I kind of have all the bags that I want already, and I'm not really a like shoes or accessories person, so that's why everything on my wish list is bags. But yeah, like I said, since these are pretty much all unicorns, I'm not like super serious about adding them to my collection right now. I'm just throwing it out there in the universe. So yeah, I know the likelihood of getting all of these are probably like slim to none, but hey, our girl can dream, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please let me know your updated wish list down below as well. Are there any bags that you're lusting after? I would really love to know. If you haven't already, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos every single week. I'm pretty much doing videos twice a week now, so please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss a video. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!